Okay. Azuko should see mommy, not me. Tell him it's mommy, not me. Hello? Yeah, conclude.
Okay. As I conclude, I want to enjoy us to develop ourselves. There are so many resources online with which we can develop ourselves. I mentioned too, Coursera. You have free courses in Coursera. You will only pay for your certificates.
See, that Coursera you said now, how did they know the spelling?
Okay.
Our presentation today suffered a major setback. Okay, what is this major setback? And all the presentations.
No display.
No?
No display.
Thank you very much. If you show me, then I will understand better. I've just brought it into the open. Don't make noise in the library. Whoever wrote that, he only don't know how many years or months, but we can read it. A very good presentation doesn't have to be, colorful presentation techniques. You can use other ones. I did what you are saying now. There is no way I will understand it except you write it out so that people can take it serious. Go ahead.
Thanks, sir. And the second one that offer free learning is Allison. So you only pay $11 for your certificate, for printing out your certificate, but the teaching free. You just buy. You can in a year you can have different professional certificates. So I will enjoy us to access these resources to develop ourselves. Be open to feedbacks and criticism. It helps us to grow in our career, in everything we do. See education or teaching not only or not just as a means of livelihood, but see it as a business of God. You are part of God's business. Thank you.
How do I get my reward in that business? I want you to talk to us about. No, not everyone. Forget about everyone. Look, I'm a teacher. You want to listen? They're still talking. I'm a teacher. And I can tell you how many rewards I have seen here on earth. The one of heaven is spiritual. So you must work to receive your reward on earth. Yeah, tell us how to do that.
Okay. I, for one, I used to tell my students that I get satisfaction when I see you do well. Like the child I mentioned, that I said I didn't do anything, but till date, the mother will still recommend me. Each time they call me that so person recommended me, I feel happy, I feel achieved. Then also, some of...
Wait. Emmanuel, what has she said? What did you... Let's take something out of what he has said. Your reward. One, that's what he has said. What is it? You didn't hear him. He mentioned one reward. What was it?
I love teaching. So
Why?
when he sees the children when they are successful in what they are doing, that's just one.
Happy or satisfied? Which one is
Satisfied.
good? I want us to, please sit down. I want us to start with that. Satisfaction. If you are working in a place that you are not satisfied, you are doing a job that does not make you satisfied, you better change it. Because you'll be grumbling. Many people who grumble every time, they are not grumbling just because they want to grumble. They have a reason. If your children see you as a class manager in the morning, and they don't mob you to say good morning and good morning, then there is a problem. And the reason they mob and show that affection is because they have missed you. They were with their parents, but they have missed you. Now you are with them. So it is our duty as educators to make the classroom environment a paradise on earth for your learners. That's very fundamental, so that we can get what? Satisfaction. Oh yeah, tell us another reward.
Okay. Another reward is that's recommendation I get. I wanted to mention the last one that relocated abroad. That the mother said, the system over there in Canada is not like our own. I want you to be teaching them. So over there, they got recommendation for me, and I'm teaching somebody that. So that's joy. That I'm also making money from it. It's a reward for me too.
We will take it that way. Recommendation. How many of your teachers can you recommend? When at least 3 staffs, when they left this school, mommy recommended them. But I will mention it, Matilda. I don't know who knows Matilda. She finished her school here, white teacher. She got married, which is good. She was recommended. Can only be recommended when you have done a good job. But if you carry your load and just go without telling anybody, who will recommend you? No. Then there is another person, which is my church. She taught here, she got married, went to Oregon. Nobody recommended her to the state government. So it is very important. It's one of the rewards you get by doing a good job. Where give us another one.
I think these ones are things that give me that make me feel I've been rewarded.
Those are two?
Yes, those two.
More than that too. So let us contribute to that. Anybody? What is your reward as a teacher, Ada?
Appreciation.
Appreciation.
Yes.
Is it in cash or just?
No,
Do you know some parents appreciate teachers? Let's be frank. In this part of the country, it doesn't happen. As a commandant, sit down. As a commandant, at the end of the year, what I was getting from parents, I was still distributing with my staff. But they show appreciation. You see it in their faces that they are happy that their children are being taken care of. That's good. I hope you are taking down those notes, because that's where the next seminar is coming from. The rewards of a good teacher. So, any other? Yes. Chinto.
Okay, we can say that one of the rewards is fulfillment of God's mandate. Since God said that we should bring up these children in His way.
Spiritual growth.
Yes.
Spiritual growth. Based on our lecture. Spiritual growth. You know, you become 35. You feel I am contributing my quota to God's business, which is also my business. Oh yeah, another one. There is a proverb. If you do a job well, what is the reward for doing a job well?
Fulfillment.
Eh?
Fulfillment.
So say it out now.
Fulfillment.
Yes, that is fulfillment. You see, if you have been given an appointment and you do it well, what will you have again? Another appointment greater than the one you have. The Bible says so. Another appointment. So promotion, that is the meaning. Reward of a good educator get promoted. You are an honorary teacher, you are now a vice principal. You are an honorary teacher, you are now deputy head. These are rewards. They may not carry serious money, but they carry responsibility. Then what is it? Any other one? Yes, ma'am.
Respect and admiration.
Respect and admiration. That's beautiful. That's good. Because if you are doing your work well and the world people, you are respected. In those days, in the 60s, in the 50s, and even in the 70s, When you want to mention one profession in Nigeria, before you mention anyone, you will mention teachers. What a villager noticed is a catechist and a teacher. Later pastor. It was later he became lawyer. It was later medical. You understand? Those were where we started. Respect and admiration. The next one. The next one is the one she talked about, self-actualization. There is Maslow who said the hierarchy of need. Do you remember it? After you have eaten and you satisfy your sexual urge and all other things, you are moving higher. What next do you want to do? You want to get self-actualized. Good children, lovely home, beautiful car, you sleep, you retire well. That's what you want. It is part of the reward of a good educator. So clap for yourself, every one of you. Okay, before he steps down, he will talk to us about how to be a good vice principal. We have started there.
Okay. Yeah. To be a good vice principal.
You will first introduce yourself as one. I don't think people should shy away from that. You know, because I can't be asking my wife to come and start talking about principal. She knows how to do it. So it's you now. Anytime I'm talking about principal, just your head, you know that you are going to be knocked. CTC. So you better do your job. Yeah. Give us a 5-minute rundown on what you want to be doing as a good vice principal. Record keeping. She has talked to me about record keeping. Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. As a good.
Don't start.
Okay. Please start.
That's your okay thing. I'm correcting you because it's the third time. Don't start your presentation with okay. You have to realize it. Oh yeah.
The CETC sir, the DOS map, HOS, SOS in absentia, deputy heads, and my colleagues. Good afternoon once again. I am Mukolo Daniel, the vice principal of Glow Scholars College. Yeah, now I'm here to brief us on my role as a vice principal. First, the vice principal is to deputize on behalf of the principal. The first duty, we have two cadres of.
So that we can conclude it well. Deputize for her in what? In all our duties. I hope you are listening. So if you are a deputy head of school, you have to deputize for your head of school in all our duties. Very, very vital. And that is the point I want us to take here now. When somebody has given you an appointment, he has looked at your face. Mommy has looked at your capability. He knows you can do it. You may be dodgy, you know, but you know, I know Ufoma can be a good school inspection officer. Even if she's dodgy, she will do it if she's given the challenge. Today now she gave me room by room pictures on the college. I'm waiting for that of this place. You know, you are not for college alone. Schools inspection officer is for the old schools, because we may not be able to get another person to do it for this school. And it's even good because somebody coming from afar will be able to see your class the proper way. So all the duties assigned to us, we must be ready to do it. Ask questions. Ask questions. We are all learning. I think it's one of the things she mentioned. We must be able to learn and unlearn. You know, one problem with us generally is that nobody wants to change. But this is how we have been doing it. No, it has changed. You can't tell me you saw yesterday. Yesterday is gone. It's today you are seeing now. So please, why has made it to be the person presenting is to alert us to all our responsibilities. Mommy took time in selecting you. Management approved it. Whatever job you've been given, those of you who are new, we are watching you. You'll be given responsibility. There's job. And there is quote and unquote reward. May we be rewarded according to our words in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm happy to say that this is not a mosque, it's a church. If you want to, you can easily convert it to a church. So let's clap for him. Go and sit down. You finish your work. SOS, you sent her. You see, we will be excusing SOS because we need money. And if you want money, the school must be populated.
SOS has gotten 2 April and Spirit today, one in the college, one in the home.
You see? What will make us all happy is when we have enough learners, and the way it's going, we're going to have. Let's ask Mrs. May to come and tell us what she's bringing to us in Go Scholar. Here, come. What are you bringing to us? Are you just coming to come and be clapping with us? What are you bringing? Oh yeah, come to the podium. I told you this is interactive. This is not about lecture. Dogo student. How many of you speak Hausa? You speak Hausa? Yes. Yeah, so.
Thank you once again. You see, this is the DOS man, the HOS man, the SOS in attention, and my fellow colleagues. Thank you once again. And again, I want to thank the CPC.
What are you bringing? Just one. Mention one.
Okay.
Are you in the guys' guild? Or are you Girl Scout? Red Cross? Girls Brigade? Anything. That's what I mean. What are you bringing to the table? Just one. What are you good at? That's what I'm saying. You should be able to run because you look smart. Are you an athlete?
I don't know what to say, but I know the main reason why I like this color is that
You can't like those guys, you don't know us. You don't know us yet.
She's been here for 3 days. If somebody is in a place for 3 days, you should know what you're.
Okay, mommy is accepting that. You tell us what you like about us.
okay, I want to bring in an enabling environment for the pupils in the class. I wouldn't want them to have problem with me.
So we'll be looking at your class. How is decorated?
So yes.
The
but-
ambient there when I visit you. School inspection officer, I do inspection twice a time. Mommy, we do it 3 times. Head of school, we do it 4 times. Are you taking note? Last regime, we didn't do any. So we failed. Don't let us fail this year. If Brian is not here, he will have told you. I inspect, I will move from class to class. Not digitally, physically. So when we get to our class, I want to see, in fact, a beautiful class. And it will happen.
And I will also make sure that my pupils in the class can defend themselves in their subjects, even without them looking
Into
on
the
their book.
into
That
textbook.
is-
Let's clap her. That's a good one. So that others
In
can,
fact, that's a good one. That's one of the.
so that we can all learn from you. Let's give her a round of applause. Go and sit down. Jacinta. So yeah, now come and tell. What are you bringing to the table? Only we are landing up. We are waiting. Any time from now, we will call you to come and address them. I'm not addressing. I've done all the address. Yes. Eh? HOS will work tomorrow. And we will tell them what to say. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks once more for giving me another opportunity. The CCT You see, it is.
Go to the point. What are you
Okay,
bringing
sir.
to the table?
Now, no say we say that chemistry creates nature. Observe chemistry cannot produce much. In fact, majority of the things.
Not curricular, co-curricular.
Okay. So now, from my own, what I want to impart on the children, those that will choose science, in fact, they will be able to understand the meaning of science.
Have you
chemistry.
heard about STEM before?
Yeah?
STEM,
STEMs,
yes.
yeah, the procedure, all the things they needed for this STEM. Not even this STEM, I say chemistry as
No.
STEM, S-T-E-M.
STEM,
Have you heard about STEAM, S-T-E-A-M?
yes.
So you are going to be in
So
charge.
what is this? What is STEM?
But what is STEM, what is STEAM? If you have not heard, tell us. Who knows?
No, let's.
Who knows STEM?
Do you know what STEM is?
You know,
Do you know what STEM is? I think they've even done it in those scholars.
Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
So write it down.
We are looking for that teachers who is going to leave all this academic thing and take some other co-curricular things and champion it.
Curricular that the children will be standing out.
Do you understand? So start agitating your mind, all of you. All of you.
So you have
Thank
to
you.
challenge
That's a
STEM.
beautiful one.
Put STEM
We are
down,
giving you a challenge there.
in the college, it was one of the programs for the time, okay? She's going to lead STEM. STEM, capital letter.
Who is the sick bay officer for college?
I'm the one. So,
Uh-huh. So, go and meet Ada Kedigo and ask her, who is Ada Kedigo? No, I'm asking her, not you. So, she's the sick bay officer in this place. So, you must go and sit down. Clap her, let's get them well. Adewale, we are come and talk to us. So, what are you bringing to the table? Eh? Apart from your subjects, you're being a class teacher, that's good. What other thing will those scholars benefit from you? Can you beat talking drum? When you are talking about cultural, can you beat talking drum?
What do you want to do in culture?
What do you want to
We
do?
always do cultural here, so we don't do cultural.
If you see your children singing Yoruba song, you will clap.
We have even gone to Western, we have gone to Africa. We've been to all over Africa. We've gone South Africa, we've been to Zambia, we've been everywhere, we've represented those.
Yeah. Hmm?
Educative.
Such as sing one. The floor is yours. Sing one for us.
Okay.
No, sing it well now. I love that song. So yeah, sing it.
Look at us like your students.
They are your student now. If you are doing interview, you will fail.
I don't know how
Just
to teach.
sing to us that song. I want to hear it. Just the one you are singing just now. Use the microphone so that you can hear it.
What's the problem? Not you. Is there any problem?
I sing now.
Teaching, now you are a teacher. Which one is this
Yeah.
one? Sing, you started the song. Sing, let us hear you.
Okay,
forgot
sing.
it.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Oh yeah, tell us.
Happy and you know, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to swing. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Human Resource Officer, come and tell us your duty today. Your duty calls across the two schools. By now, you should have given next of kin form to the new entrance and their biodata, which you will collect and take to the VP's office and head of school's office.
Who is doing meeting there? Which other meeting are we doing there?
Let the person come forward now. Come and sit here so that you are hearing them. I will listen to you. Yes, talk to us.
The CTC sir, DOS ma, HOS ma, SOS in essential, all the heads and my colleague. Good afternoon. As the
You are reading it,
No,
oh. Don't read nothing.
As the HRO, it is my duty to keep data of all employees, make sure that I have accurate record of punctuality, other information, date of appointment, and other information of the staff, and also maintain staff, look after the staff welfare. Then performance of the staff when it has to do with how they teach, their quality, their communication, how they take to instructions that are given, if they follow it and they don't follow it.
When do we resume in those colors?
By 7:15.
We were on duty. If we are on duty or on
Yeah,
appointment.
if you're on duty, you have
Or
to,
on appointment.
on appointment, you have to resume by 7 o'clock. While other teachers have to resume by 7:15.
Ada, are you on appointment?
For this week.
Are you on appointment in Go Scholars
Yes, sir.
as
Class
manager?
manager and
No, class manager is then as what?
senior
So when are you to
Monday on the 9th of
when are you to resume in the morning?
7.
And you are on appointment. The staff handbook says you are on appointment, you report at 7. Clap for me now. Okay, go and sit down. Sing to ADH Nursery. Come and talk to us. Mommy is trying to say something. Yes, sir.
I said we should keep the 7 o'clock to do something.
It's for those on appointment and duty. So when we are amending the staff handbook, please remind me, Mommy. Then Ogechi remind me so that we can expand it. There's a reason for it. If the sick bay officer thinks she can come at 7:10 and a child falls sick at 7:01,
No, we are not open by 7 like for students.
it does not matter. Children can be brought to school as from 7.
That's why we have the CIC. The CIC must.
Should be a doctor then, sick bay officer.
Yeah.
Okay,
When you are in
so
CIC, you are in charge of the sick bay. You are
okay,
in charge of the day. You are in charge of everything. Unlike the CIC.
you are the key to this. Don't clap. Oh.
The
You
key
clap
to
now.
the
You
store is
create more
always
problem
with
for
the
yourself.
The
Don't clap.
key to the sick bay is always with Mrs. Ibrahim or the head of school.
Okay,
So TIC must all know this, and I think we only have 4 TICs.
okay. So amendment. Former take note of that. Amendment to the staff handbook. Teacher will resume by 7:15. Those on duty will now resume by 7. Those on appointment, they may come at 8 o'clock if they like. Take note, I'm not joking. But Mommy has agreed that we will be resuming at 7:15.
No, but normally a leader should know that he should resume early.
And there was something Mommy mentioned that we should take note. Akinagbe, What is the difference between 801 and 759?
801 and 759.
There is difference though. You see, if I know it will be controversial for me to come at 8 o'clock, I would rather come at 7:59. Please make it switch. Check your time. As I was coming today, now I look at my driver's clock at the dashboard. When I realized we are going to be a bit late, that was why I sent the message to my HOS, deputy head, and the organizer that we will start this meeting by 7:45. Whereas my own clock was right. It was the clock of the car that was wrong. Maybe they used the battery for something. One of the things we should value in doing our job as educator is time. It is very, very vital. So mommy has even consented. If you have an appointment, come at 7:15. But don't be pursuing 7:15. Set your time to 7:10. Are you getting my point? Sit down. Sure. Yes, sit down.
You see it, sir?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. HOS, ma'am. SOS in Ascension. All the people here present. And my fellow colleagues. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
So I want to thank Mom and Daddy for giving me the opportunity to be the new class manager of Kingandasi. And
Clap her down. When somebody is happy about their job, you clap for the person. Are we fighting?
and also the assistant deputy head nursery of our school. So as the class manager of Kingandasi, even though I've not been there before, I've not thought, but I know I can do it. And I've written the diary, all the subjects.
Ellie, you are hiding. I was going to say I've not seen Ellie. I'm not seeing it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I said that I've seen the diary, and then I've written the subjects and the topics for first term. So I've seen the subject they are offering, and I believe I can do it. And I'll make sure I carry out my duty properly. Just like Mommy said that Kingandasi is a very dedicated class, and I believe I'll put more effort to make sure I bring them up well in terms of reading and writing. And I've also seen that they have other practical, like there's a subject there, practical. They can go out for circle time and the rest of them. With the other people in nursery, my colleagues in nursery, I believe we do it together. And once I see how they do it, it will be very fast for me to learn. Thank you.
Clap her now. Yes, with that.
Where is Aruli? She's in charge of children.
Okay. With that, we will listen to our mommy.
What do you want to to talk?
No, I didn't. I was looking for her. I didn't see her.
Okay.
I can see Lady was street.
Okay.
It's been covered. You know, Daniel is very good. Daniel just.
The CETC is Supervisor of School Ascension, the head of school, the PP, the deputy heads, the assistant deputy head, and teachers. Good afternoon. What we are going to do is the normal thing of being good scholars. If you don't plan, you fail. We are resuming on Monday and we need to plan. Sit down together talking in form of planning. There have been saying things here that will let you know what to do, especially for those who are just coming in. We are not new because we have taught in the school before, so once a teacher, there is none of you that has not taught before. They are just new in good scholars. And like I said, you've been here for over a week, so you are not new. If you are in a place for over a week, you are no more new. If you are in a place for 1 week and you are still new, then you are not ready. So I'm sure all of you are ready. I can see that we are ready. So I need to say one or two things. The purpose of seminar is everything we are saying here, we are bringing it down to good scholars. How does it affect us? And so when I talk, I like teachers to write it down because we are teachers. When I see teachers who don't write it down, I don't like them. Because we cannot know everything. We cannot put everything in our brain. As teachers, we have so many things we are thinking about, so we should be able to put things down. When you put things down, you will not forget it. So I'll put some things down here that I'm going to explain to you. These are the things we do in Good Scholars, and we want it to continue. The first thing I want to say is that Good Scholar is going to be 14. We're going to be 13 on October 4th, 2024. We'll be 13 years old. So when a child is 13 years old, I think those in GS3, I mean, they are the ones that are 13 years old. They're not going to SS1. So they are going to the final stage of their academics. So when the child is 13 years, the child is grown. They are moving to adult school, 13, 10. They are now 10. So we have gone through the years of experiments, and I think we should now be able to stand well. Especially when we had a college all along, we have a separate college now, so we are improving, we are moving forward, but we need to have we have a brand. Good Scholar is a brand, but we need to really work more on this brand and make sure that the brand is better. It must be better than what it used to be, and you are the teachers that will make this happen. Teachers are the engine of the school. Without you, there's no school. So, but I want you to have it in mind that as I'm starting this session, I want to start it with zeal. I want to start with passion. I want to do it as if it is my own. So you see, when you do things, I just do it as if, so they said I should do it, you not do it well. But when you do things as if it is yours, you do it so well. So I want you to go in with the spirit of, I want to do it well, I want to do it like my job. Like I said, I didn't start school when I was your age. I didn't start school when I was 30, 27. I could have done that. So all of you here, you don't even know where you're going to get to in the future. Whatever you learn is for yourself, it's not for anybody. So what you are learning here, don't think you are learning for me. Daddy said it. You are working for Good Scholar and you are working for yourself. You are not working for me. You are working, when you are, in fact, you can even say you are working for these children, for them to be better in life. We have a vision here, and the vision is actually that these children, we want them to be scholars of repute. And when you say a child is scholar of repute, it's not about academics alone. In fact, it's not even about academics. Like I always say to parents, every child is intelligent to the level of whatever the parent has put into the child. And you as a teacher, you must understand this, that there's something they call gene. And the gene works. If as a teacher, please all of you go and browse gene and study gene. You must have gone through secondary school and have done biology. There's something we call gene in biology. Gene is very powerful. And gene is diverse. The IQ, that is intelligence part of gene, cannot be tampered with. So that comes from the brain. So if two people, husband and wife, comes together to have a child, like our parents had us, whatever is in your parents that will be there in your brain. You cannot do more than what they can do. You can just do a little more than what they can do.
Hello?
So even if a child is not too intelligent, you cannot praise the child more than that. That is why we always do tests for children before we put them in the class. And as much as possible, in our own part, we'll try as much as possible to admit students that we will put in classes that you will be able to handle. Just like the child we are handling this morning, I told the parents we have to run the test for him. Either it's so what you are saying is very brilliant, as every child is brilliant. Every parent will ever say my child is brilliant. But we need to have a test so that the child will be put in a comfortable class. So every time we are putting in the school, we are admitting, we are going as much as possible we are meeting and making sure that they are very comfortable for you to handle them. But please do the best with them. And every child cannot do the same thing. With our system in Go Scholar is we do individual teaching. In education, there's something we call individual differences. But you write it down, individual differences, and please, when I say write it down, it's not just about writing it down. Write it and go and check it. When I when I tell you all these things, because I discovered that most of you don't even read. You know, for example, Daddy sent a message to the platform, and I can see in a second I saw acknowledge, and I corrected. I said, don't acknowledge what you have not read, what you have not digested. Don't be in a rush to say acknowledge. If you want to do that, make sure you still read it. At least have an idea before you acknowledge. You can now come back, but don't just say acknowledge. And please try to read. We are teachers. When you read, you help yourself. You are not helping anybody. But if you don't read, you will not do it as good. Just like Mr. Daniel said, he just said that he went for an interview, he did not prepare. For what he knew, he failed. So if you don't prepare, if you don't read, you will fail. So please always read. In those scholars, we do nursing and writing. It's very important to us that children write well. When children, and so that is the reason why every teacher must write well. I used to have a teacher, Afolabi. Afolabi writes like, I don't know, as her writing was like perfect. You would think it's typed. And she told me that she learned it. So it means every teacher can learn how to write. If you want to be a good teacher, you can learn how to write well. There's nothing wrong in even you buying an 2D paper. In the nursery section, there's something I was going to tell you in the nursery now. So I learned something. You know, we keep on learning. In the nursery, I'm going to teach you how to teach those children to write. Somebody said they don't use 2A. What they use is that box, the 2B. And that is what they used to write. So that they write from nursery 1, even from play group. I think they from play group. They write the alphabet inside those things. Even when they are doing 3-letter word, they still write inside that one because it's been caged. They are used to it, and they will now be perfect and write in such a way that by the time they get to nursery 1, nursery 2, they will write so well that their handwriting will not come out from that box. Even to the kindergarten, they will still write in that box. So we're going to put that into plan. She said it works wonders for her. By the time they get to primary 1, they will now start writing on the paper because they have been caged. Their handwriting has been caged. They now write well. And so even me, I learned. So we keep on learning and learning and learning. And so next, handwriting is very important because when your child is very important, very intelligent, and you don't write well. Jacinta, you mark white.
Yes, ma'am.
You mark white.
Yes, ma'am.
So if a child writes well, if he's intelligent, but you cannot read what the child wrote, what do?
You said you don't want to work hard.
You don't work hard. And that person may even have gotten the answer. So sit down. So with handwriting, if you don't teach them handwriting well, you will fail. So it is our duty to make sure that handwriting is one of the core values that we're going to hold on to. One of our brands. Because when children can write well and have good handwriting, then you are going to. So these teachers, I'm saying it now that teachers have to learn how to write well. When I was doing some interviews, most of the teachers in those scholars write well now. And those of you that are here and write well, the same way these new teachers came and don't write well, but now most of you are perfect. The SOS now, she's good in handwriting. She wasn't writing that way when she came in here, but SOS can teach. In fact, she can make money. I don't know why she's not making money from it. Yes, those are the things that we can make money for. We organize seminar for some teachers. Do flyer, say I'm doing this thing. People will come, they will pay. By the time you do it, you discover that you become a brand yourself. So please, handwriting is very important to us. So in those scholars, in the primary section, when they call, do we do it in the secondary section? Do you do the college? you write, you do your handwriting when you come in the morning. So when you come in the morning, I think we spend something, I don't know how many minutes, but that's the first thing we do every day. So we get a 2-day paper, exercise book for them, and they must write before we start the day's job. So let us into that. The SOS will explain more to us. Then the HOS will explain more to those of us in the primary school, and those in the college will briefly will expatiate more on this. Handwriting is very, very important. Then we don't do lesson in books. I don't do the lesson. But we do lesson in college. We do lesson in college.
For better students.
Oh, the better students. So for now, but they close by 3 o'clock. So don't do lesson in those scholars. And the reason I'm saying all this is you need to know so that when people ask you questions, you have faces of those scholars. And because you are teaching in those scholars, you see parents ask you questions. And when they ask you questions, you can't answer them, it speaks volume. The reason we don't do lesson is because anybody, any child that wants to come to school cannot wake up after 6:30. If they wake up after 6:30, they will be late. So students will start their day from 6:30. By 2:30, every child should rest. That's about 8 hours, so they're about from 8 hours. So normally fatigue comes in after 8 hours. So it is in Nigeria that you tell them because they are very obedient. Very very to sit there, they will sit there, but they are not putting anything. All those lessons they do in those schools is just a waste of energy. Because they are not imparting anything to those children, it's just a bully. So children should be allowed to rest by 2 o'clock. Even you teachers, you can understand, bear with me that when it is 2 o'clock, even by 1 o'clock, 1:30, we are getting tired. So you can imagine these children. So let them rest, but please give them homework every day. You give daily homework. And this homework should not, because I see online parents will say, I don't understand this homework for primary 2, they are giving them DS3 homework. Let your homework be what you taught that day, not from don't import homework from anybody anywhere. Give homework and don't give too many homeworks. In the primary section, we give about 3 homework, a numeracy and a literacy and one other one. In the nursery, I think 1 literacy, 1 numeracy. There are 2 homeworks in the nursery section every day. Primary should be 3. I don't know, the college should be like 3, not more than 3. So when you teach them, don't give them more than like 3 questions. See, give things that are achievable. Don't just, we are teachers. Don't, we will say, at the end of the lesson, so there's, what do you call it? Observation, objective. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to. So if you give 30 homeworks, how will they be able to do 30 homeworks before they come back the next day? They will pray, they will eat, they will do a lot of things. So give them maybe the maximum, like in mathematics, 4. Even in English, you can give them 2-3 homeworks. The total homework for 3 subjects can be like 10. You understand me? Don't give them what is not achievable. They've done classwork, they've even done a year's classwork. You have given them assignments in the class. So this one is just a follow-up for them to just, how do I call it, to recall. I'm a mathematician and I'm a chemist. I know that when you study chemistry, there are some formulas that you derive out of 8 pages. And if you miss a point, you lost it. So you cannot climb it. A climber cannot read chemistry, cannot do physics. So you must know why you are at this point and get to the next point. So you must understand a step-by-step application. So please let them do things by themselves. So you don't give them too much homework. And when you do this homework, please mark it. The first you do every morning after your lesson and writing, the first period can even be homework. Homework correction. Make sure you correct the homework. Either they got it or you don't, all of them cannot get it. So do correction and make sure that they write this correction in their books. These are what parents want to see. When you do correction, you said they didn't write it. The first thing a child must do every day from kindergarten or even nursery to teach them to put dates. As a teacher, when you get into the class, you write dates and tell students, can you put the dates in your book? Let them learn how to write dates. All these are records. Teach them how to do records from the beginning. Let them put dates, let them put their topic, let them write correction, then start the day's work. So please, I don't want to be hearing some parents calling us. So we need to do things well now. As I'm saying this, we need to do things, we need to be 100% now. So we don't have big. So mark and do correction. Don't beat a good scholars. It is only animals that you beat. If you love children, my parents, I'm 62. I've never been beaten. But my mother will look at you like this, understand what it is. She can starve us, she will not eat. She won't even starve you. If she wants you to cook, everybody is cooking must be there. If you're not there, if you are doing pandemia, if you are not there either to hold water or whatever, you eat yam without salt. You won't eat from that pandemia. So there are so many ways to punish. You can ask them to kneel down, you can ask them to face wall, you can ask them to, when others are doing something, you can keep them in the class, something. There are so many ways to punish, but don't beat. Don't form the habit of beating. It is actually, when teachers that beat, it's a mental issue. I'm telling you. So don't let us have mental issue. There's nothing that is doing you mental issue. It's not even at home. When you give yourself pressure at home, it is you that wants to give that pressure. Everybody has pressure. Somebody said something to me. If you are walking on the road and everybody has to put placard on their head and write their problem, that is when you know that you don't have problem. And so, if you have problem, it is you that give yourself problem. If you look at me, I don't have problems. There's nothing I say as problem. I don't even care. So don't give yourself problems. This is when you are tense. Your husband is beating you. Your husband will beat you if your mouth is too sharp. Most men that beat is because women smile. I said I'm a woman. Your mouth is too sharp. You want to do more than your husband. You need to be very, very intelligent because most of us are women. So don't, when your husband is talking, don't talk. He won't kill you. You have to be really intelligent so your husband will not be beating you. Husband can beat you and kill you. I don't know, I'm not saying it because anybody is saying, I'm only saying this to you. Because these are the things that will bring pressure. When you wake in the morning, your home is not good. Make your home the best home so that you don't have pressure. I'm saying when you see teachers that are always beating children, they're not happy. Be happy teachers. Let your home, if your home is not fine, please let your home be fine. Let your home, my home is fine. You can see that most men will not follow their wife to do anything. That is always there with me. He's always supporting me. And I'm saying it because since I got married, I've never quarreled with my husband. We have never quarreled. I don't know. We don't quarrel. And we chat. We sit down, we talk together, you know. So please let your home be beautiful. How many years are we going to be together? You don't even know how long you're going to be with your husband. You don't know this and that. Not divorce, death can take us. So let us have the best of homes so that we put the best. When your home is good, your job will be properly done. So please, if you have issues with your home, please let's work on it. And then there's nothing wrong with it. We're letting your husband know that you want to get tiger. Now come back and you're now soft. There's nothing wrong in it. You know that something is working well in you. There's no man that beats if you're not rude to them. You understand that? Don't go and see your mates. When you tell yourself, husband, go and see your mates. It's not too good. Who are the mates? Don't compare yourself with nobody. So please don't beat children. Not because ministry said we should not beat. I said the other times because they are not animals. So please don't beat them. Don't beat them at all. Then listen to them when they talk to you. You can see when I come to school, I don't lock my office. If you see what these children come to say to me so many times, they enter my office. And they tell me so many things, even about their parents, about their homes, that makes me to understand so many things. So let them be, and when they come to talk to me, I listen to them. I have about 7 of them that normally come to my office to hug me. They will come and hug me like this, and I discover that, eventually I discover that they are not happy at all. But most of those children that hug me, they are not living with their parents. Eventually I discover that those people that they are living with are not their parents. And we don't know it. So how many do we know that their parents are not their parents? So it is later I discovered that when this girl comes to hug, that the girl does not feel love at all. So if you are the teacher, she wants to talk to you, she wants to give you explanation, and please listen to them when they are talking. Don't even talk. Listen so I can understand. When you understand them, you can teach them well. I'm not saying pry into homes. I don't know their home. Eventually we discover that yes, these children are not happy. And to see that they are, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into that. Please listen to them when they report. And anything they say to you, when you think you need to report. There was a boy, Emmanuel. Remember Emmanuel, Mrs. That's Emmanuel, Namani. He would be the way we come to school with marks on his body. He said he's Namani. And the boy stays with his mother. But the father that is the father is not the father. The father that is the mother is married is not the father. So it's the father that beats the boy. And the boy, when they come, the man will say nothing. Nothing, you know. So please, we need to be very careful. Eventually, if I had to even let them go tactical before they will kill the boy for also. So books are kept in the school. Teachers they are in charge. When they come now, you go to the store and collect their exercise book. We are giving 20 exercise books. Now they finish using it or not, let them put their names and keep the exercise book for them. It is when they finish using the exercise book that you can start buying from the store, but let them maximize the exercise book. The deputy has will explain to the new teachers how we do. Every once exercise for a subject, then we have the one for tests, we have this one. So those are the details that SOS will explain, deputy, VP and the head of school, that's their issue, they will explain all those ones. In college now, we have done shelves for them that they need to keep their books. So no one complains that somebody is stealing our books and this and that. So please, let's do it well. We do library studies here. Most other students speak well because they read. Even teachers, you don't read. If you don't read, you won't speak well. No? Good readers are good leaders. At your leisure time, take the novels and read. But at any rate, every day, every week in Go Scholar, we have library studies, and every child must go to the library to read. We have a library in the primary, and we are having a library in the college. And so there is a library to even in the college, principal library period, once a week. They must go to the library to read. And when they read, they don't just read, they must read. So I'm saying this because of class teachers. When they read, they will now close the books. They will have a week to read the book. They will read from the library and they take it home. If they tear it, let us know, the parents will pay for it. So don't say, I don't want them to take it, let them, it's part of learning. Children must be taught how not to tear books. They are not, you don't understand what I'm saying. When they tear their parents, the parents will teach them how to keep their books. So let them read the books. I will start this library thing from kindergarten. Let them read, close the books, then they will now write in their own words, the way they understand it. When they bring it, mark it. By the time they do this reading for 10 weeks, when they do for 10 weeks, they will understand. Their grammar will be formed, their speeches and everything will be formed. That's why Go Scholar children speak well. But I discovered that a lot of you teachers have stopped this thing. So please, let us bring it back. I don't believe in phonetics, but I believe in good grammar. Good English is what you need. You don't need phonetics. Every child, student, when they speak, you think they're Americans, but let them speak in good English in the American slang. You know that they're speaking nonsense and they say, no. Let them speak the correct English, not to wait to do this. You understand what I'm saying? Please teach them good grammar. It is only when they read that they will do, their English will be very good. So teachers, please follow timetable properly. Timetable will be given to you. I don't want teachers that will have biology and they will, especially in the primary school, they will not say, so one is, please follow your timetable. If you are doing your work the way it should be done, if you are not the phone person teacher that when it is time to teach your person food, do your job well, and after school, then because I just spoke to the SOS. I said, this time I want you to be closed by 3:30. The only thing I'm doing is we are waiting till 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock, let's finish our job. By 2 to 2:30, prepare homework for the students, give them their homework. 2:30, we only stay in school because students are, teachers are, the parents come late. And we have TIC. So I want teachers to be closing by 3:30 so that they can go home and then do some other things. If they're not on duty. So
why are you clapping? Who are keeping you before?
Yeah, nobody is keeping you.
Nobody was keeping you after 3:30. End of school. Were you been keeping them? Have you been keeping them? Except you're on duty.
Except you're on duty.
3:30, take your book and go home.
3:30, if you are finished.
Or if I'm in the school, you can't go.
If that is in school, you can just come and say, sir, and greet him and go. It's not that you cannot go, but it is, I see most of you, you be in school, you just walk away. It's good. If you want to go away, you must come and say, good night, sir. Not just walking away. I see it happens, and then I just look at it, it doesn't show good manners. Because I cannot be in a place like my pastor or my boss is there and I just walk away. If you know your boss is in school, if you are going, you must go. If I even the VP cannot be in the school, Because VP will not close until 5. Head of school does not close at times even 6 o'clock because they cannot leave the school until. When I'm saying 3:30, it's not for the VP, it's not for the head of school, it's not for the SOS, it's not even for the deputy heads. When to that teacher, when it's 3:30 and you have done your work, it's not at 3:30, I must go. No. If by 3:30 you have not done what you're supposed to do, your class is not being put in place and you have not done it, you cannot go. But when you have done and you are done for the day and you know your class is set, you have called the cleaners to come and sweep. We don't sweep in the morning. Cleaners should arrange the domestic assistant, sorry. You must arrange your class where the domestic assistant will come and sweep it, arrange it, and you know that everything your child's books are properly arranged. Then you can go 3:30. But when the teachers are on duty, you close by 4 o'clock. You understand? So please, let's do our work well and then. Yeah, we are going to do, we did not have time too much this time because of the holiday program and because of the movement or whatever. So we need to do our class preparation and decoration. Most of us will know what to do, but with the new teachers, please put them through and then teamwork. Then preparation of diaries, note of lesson and everything. I'm sure that one is ongoing. So, but please, deputy heads, SOS, deputy heads, and VP, HOS, please make sure that diaries and notes of lesson are ready for next by Monday. Anything doing at all is worth doing well. So please let us do anything we want to do well. We are not babies. Don't let people force you. When you do things without supervision, when you do things, you have to be supervised. It's not too good. Do things when people are not looking at you and do it well. You are no more babies. All of you are worth the level of doing things by yourself, not forced. Teamwork is very important. Ask if you don't understand. There's nothing wrong in asking. There's nothing wrong in asking questions. It doesn't show that you are weak. It is when you don't ask that you are weak. When you don't know anything and they're asking and you are pretending, don't deceive yourself. And we have said it, there's AI now. Anything you want to ask, you don't need to ask people too much. You text AI, when you put one thing, it will give you 34 something. Answer, most of you don't want to read the answer, but be good readers. Integrity is very important to us here. In those scholars, you don't give back to teachers, to students. So please, don't be, I will not say don't interact with parents, but don't let parents, interact with you to the extent that they'll be bribing you to give back. They are not doing well. They do it in some schools. Even some schools, every child must pass. Even some schools now will tell you, everybody must pass so that they will say we are doing well. This is not that kind of a school. Everybody must not pass. But we must teach them to pass. Or don't teach them to give them mark. Don't be favorable to a child and maybe the parents is giving you money so I go and do child. If you are not doing it well, when you do that, God will punish you. Don't do it to any child. The only thing we don't do is when we write examination, if they score 20%, put the 20 there, but use blue barrel, don't use red. If they score 30, let us know. When they score 20, 30, it means they have not understood what you are teaching them. It means we need to retake and retake and retake. That's what it means. It's not for us to now say a child is 80%. And even university, like see, they go to university, you read microbiology. You said you are physics, whatever. They will ask you, what is the whatever, chemical theory. You cannot say it. You don't want those. Those children that finish from those scholars, they are really on top of the situation. So please, integrity is very important. Let them do it by themselves. Don't help them to do, so don't give them mark. When parents are telling you, help my child, please let them know that it is not good. Not even, and don't take, and I always say this to my teachers, don't take money from parents. If any parents want to give you any money, if they give you 5,000 naira, dash, take it and come and tell me. Any parents that give you 500 naira, 1,000, they are pocketing you. And you cannot open your mouth to talk. By the time you talk next time, they will tell me, maybe I gave you money. So please, parents can appreciate you. I didn't say don't appreciate, but don't put yourself, raise your head up. What is 1,000 to you? What is 2,000 to you? But if your parents look at you and feels, I like what my child is doing, I give you 10,000, I give you 5,000, please take it, say thank you, and come and tell you I will thank the parents. That one appreciates you. That one is not bribing you. By the time they give you 5, when they come for Monday and they are looking at it, putting 1,000, tell them, madam, please, policy. I used to say there was a time I was taking loan from Aston Microfinance. There's a lady, Tutu will come here, they were giving me money. When Tutu said, she's so close to me, she does everything for me. When she's good, I'll say Tutu, take money. She will run out of my office. I think I was giving her 10,000, I think it's 20, I should not take it. So, and I don't really go to the bank, it's bank that goes there. So one day I went to the bank. When I got there, I think there was an issue that I wanted to solve. When I got upstairs, I saw 2 people here that had changed their leg. They had changed their leg with the chair. Those ones are owing them, they took their money away. And I saw Tutu that was like, she's always like, she was, I said Tutu, I was looking at that. I said Tutu, she said, Mommy, these people are very crazy. So Tutu said, ma, next time we don't take money, because if I'm taking money from this person now, that person say, you took 20,000. Which one are you understand what I'm saying? Let it apply to you too. Because I've seen parents come here to come and report teachers. And when they report to the teacher, they say, and I'll call the teacher, they will say, JB, I gave you 1,000. Now say, did I ask you? So when they now say, Shebi, I told you. When they give you, tell them politely, I'm very grateful, but it's our policy. Let them know that you are a human being. It's our policy in those scholars that we don't take money from parents. But if it is 5,000, the policy is take it, but tell me so that I will tell them thank you. I won't take it from you. I can just tell you, if they give 10,000, I can say, oh yeah, now you take 5,000, share with your friends. That's just it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't let them bribe you so that you can do it right. Integrity is very important. So like I wrote it, I said, learn, and learn. And so we cannot continue to say everything, but as time goes on, we'll, what did I write here? I don't really mind writing. So I said report issues to the VP and to the head of school, especially to the SOS. Now we have the secretary. We have employed the school secretary in those scholars. And the reason we did that was we want the teachers to be a bit free from administrative, too much administrative, the head of school. We want our academic to be top notch. That is where we are going to now. So it's not because we have money, but we've got, and that is why Nwachukwu actually is taken out of classroom so that she can really face admin. And she's been talking to parents, she's been doing this, she's been doing that, she's been collecting things from Miss Ibrahim. So she's in charge of the secondary school and she's in charge of primary school. So she's the overall of primary and secondary, she's SOS, and she's been doing it and she's doing it well. So she's out of classroom. But that does not say if we have somebody that was not in school, she cannot enter class to teach. Same in the primary school, where we have a secretary, she's not here, I'm going to chastise her. See, when people do things, we try it. She asks for, what's it called? What do you say to immunization?
Giving a lecture, please.
Immunization for a child. This is, I know to went for immunization and she's there. That's why I got people. 2 of you went to her. I said to her in particular, I said, leave your house as early as 7 o'clock so that you leave about 1 or 2 there so I can finish what you are doing and come back. I know what I'm saying. She has failed my first test. She didn't even ask me for time. She said, Mommy, please can I go? I will come back on time. So I did I give you time? The person that did not give me time, I said, go on time and come. But she has taken it. That is when we all have children. I have my sons, I have children. Most of us that have children, I think it's only who went out that doesn't have a child. So we have all given immunization before. We know that immunization is when you get there early in the morning, they attend to you. It doesn't take a whole day. So but the secretary has taken a whole day for immunization. What she just got, the next time she won't do that. So she's the secretary, she's going to do most of the admin job, see parents, do all those record keeping and everything. Not your own records, HOS. All those records I said, they are the ones that are not too compulsory. Those are the ones that secretary handles. Like the teacher's diary, and the teacher's files, the student files, and all those things. But your own record must be with you and you must know it so that when the inspector comes, you must be able to answer. It must be to date. Same thing, Mr. Mokolo, I will teach you what to do. And you know it, but we are going to put you through too. And so I think we have had about 3 bad days that we have not appreciated. Who are those ones that had their bad days that have not given who? Arowolo. You are not doing Arowolo on my gifts. I think you are not doing it. Who again? I know that there are about 3 bad days. Only 2 of them? Okay. So please remind me so that I can read them. Who again? I've done his bad day this year that they are not appreciated. So who are those who are going to do bad day this year? We are not doing bad day.
I'm going to do bad day.
We are not doing Okay. So that's just it. So 15 minutes of grace. My daddy have said that one. Daddy put on your hand.
I'm not done.
So like I said, 15 minutes of grace is very important. See, when you are a leader, I put myself in, I don't know, I always price myself high. Even from secondary school, I don't put myself in level of anybody talk nonsense to me. When I was teaching, I will tell you, I taught. When I was teaching, the principal in the school cannot, not that they will not talk to, but I will do my job. When they said school closes by 2 or 3:30, I thought in Akure, nobody can ask me to stay after 2:30. Because I will have done my job. When they do examination, as soon as I'm finishing my exam like this, I will mark my scripts, I will record everything, I will submit. I'm not found in rubbish and nonsense, you cannot drag me. And I don't come late to school. So, except it's only the principal or that can stop me, maybe she has something for me to do, I can do it, but normally I'm a very obedient person. I'm a very strict person that follows me. I don't mind when you finish your job, 3:30 you want to go. The end of school cannot say don't go. You can say don't go if you don't do your work. So I do my work well. So if you want to come to school, I said 8 o'clock. I will tell you when I was working, I will never go late to work. It will not happen. When they are calling people, they are saying, those of you, I'm not part of this. I'm always carrying my shoulder like this. Not pride. Not pride, but I'm always like this. That's me. I carry my head so up. That's what I want to teach you. When you carry your head, I was telling somebody, when we have discussions, doctors are there, lawyers are there, and I'm there. I'm the person that will talk most. I'm the teacher. I will tell them what they don't know. Because I study. When you're a doctor, I know what doctors do. When you're a lawyer, I can say some things about it. Because I'm a teacher. So when you're a teacher, you don't develop yourself. You just be there. They are talking, you are just dragging. No, nobody can drag me. If I'm in a place, event plan, if I plan an event for you, it will be so successful that anybody, my table will be, so I'm a mathematician, my table will be straight. When you enter, when I did a catering site for 25 years, when you enter where I set my tables, when you enter and you see my tables, before you even eat, you want to eat. So you need to do things well. And all those times, my relatives, my friends don't call me. It is people that see my job. When they see that kind of job, they will say, this is the person. And I was cooking Abuja, Ilorin, everywhere in Nigeria, I was doing catering. And that was even where I made my money. Not as a teacher. That's what I'm saying, but I'm a teacher. So please let us do our job well. So when they said 7:15, make sure that you give yourself 7 o'clock. So that by 7 o'clock, if you get to school by 7 o'clock, then nobody can now say, when they are calling late comers, you know that I'm not part of them. But when you are one of those late comers every time, it's not too good. So between 7 and 7:15, even if anything happens now, that 10 minutes of grace, you will not still be late. And if you are late for crying out loud, anything can happen. You can be coming, so they will splash water on you. Will you be coming to school like that? Call your deputy head, call the head of school, call the SOS. You have so many people to call them. Madam, please, this thing happened. They will know it happened. Then you are not late because you have called. There's nobody to have be working. Because the head of school doesn't even know. If I'm the head of school, if you come late to my school, I will lock you out. I will not ask anybody. I will lock you out. If you don't call me, because if you don't call me, you are coming late, or the SOS. They don't know how to use power. Yeah, I know how to use power. They give you power, use your power. So don't be somebody that will lock out. And you know, they are not giving them the opportunity to lock them. Don't call me. By the time you are saying, Mommy, when you come later, it's not mommy that give you the authority. You have the authority. So if anybody does not call you as a leader that is coming late, and the person comes late, and the person now drag his leg into the street, it cannot happen. At least lock her out for some minutes so that you will know that next time they won't do that to you. But most of the people here that are leaders, they don't come late to school. Look at Mr. Mukolo that lives at Jimo. Anytime he's coming to the school, there is always a reason. So I'm asking him to pick something from that place before he comes in or whatever. So please, let's do things right this time. God bless you.
Well, the only addition, when you are late, don't say I'm cooking. That's why I'm late. Skip it. Don't do that. You can cook, but don't tell us. I've just been into the toilet now that I didn't answer your message. That's not good. It's rude. Are you getting what I'm saying? You are concerned, you know yourself.
Don't be stupid and feel things
Those are
to
stupid
your leaders.
to your boss. If the person you are talking to is not annoyed, you yourself know it's wrong. You know, if I call Mukolo now, I say, I'm just reaching in my house. That's not an issue. What I call you for is what you should listen to. Having said that, let's all stand up. I'm happy we are all Christians, so we will pray. God, we are about to start this beautiful session. Is it going to be a beautiful session? Yes. I decree it. Let it be a beautiful session in Jesus' name. Pray about it. Father, this is a new session. I want you to do a beautiful session for us, the management, for the teachers, the educators, for the learners, or the parents. Let it be a beautiful session. In Jesus' most wonderful name, we are praying. Amen. We are going to tell God, I'm doing this job with my mind. Father, reward me.